While crop circles have been documented for more than 60 years, there is evidence that these mysterious formations have been appearing in farmers' fields for centuries.
For decades, crop circles were written off as hoaxes. But now, cutting-edge AI has uncovered something hidden in the latest formation that could change everything. What's been revealed could be the key to understanding this centuries-old mystery, and even the most skeptical researchers are left speechless. Stay tuned to discover why.
As some believe, be an attempt from an alien civilization to reach out and communicate with us.
The dawn of digital detection. It's 4 a.m. in the English countryside, and a farmer in Wiltshire wakes up to find a massive geometric pattern carved into his wheat field overnight. But this isn't your typical crop circle story. Within hours, sophisticated AI algorithms are scanning high-resolution satellite images, analyzing every single bent stalk, measuring precise angles, and detecting patterns that human eyes could never catch. The technology behind this is absolutely mind-blowing. Researchers are now using advanced detection systems with Mask RCNN and YOLOV, 3 neural networks to automatically identify and analyze crop circles from aerial imagery. These are intelligent systems that can process thousands of formations simultaneously, looking for connections, similarities, and anomalies that would take human researchers decades to discover. The most fascinating part? These AI systems don't just see what we see. They analyze electromagnetic signatures, measure the precise angles of bent crops, calculate mathematical relationships between different sections, and even detect microscopic changes in plant cellular structure. It's like giving a detective superhuman vision and the ability to process millions of clues at lightning speed. But here's where things get really interesting. When researchers fed thousands of crop circle images into these AI systems, something unexpected happened. The algorithms started detecting recurring patterns, mathematical sequences, and structural elements that appear across different formations, sometimes separated by years or even continents. The Wiltshire Wonder. Just this year, the first crop circle of 2025 was reported on April 11th near Wimborne, Dorset, and within just 24 hours it became the subject of intense scrutiny. Unlike in the past, this wasn't just a matter of photographs and speculation. Multiple AI systems were deployed immediately to analyze the site. The crop formation appeared in a field of bright yellow oilseed rape. But what stunned experts was the AI's detection of unusual features. Perfect mathematical precision, crops bent without breaking, and subtle electromagnetic anomalies picked up by satellite data. Compared to earlier formations in 2024 at Etchelhampton Hill and Normanton Down, this one stood apart. AI discovered what it called nested geometries, or patterns hidden within patterns that created a layered, echo-like visual effect when observed from different heights. This level of complexity had never been documented before. Even more puzzling was the timing of the phenomenon. It coincided with unusual solar activity, and electromagnetic traces in the field lined up with geomagnetic fluctuations detected across southern England. Traditionally, crop circle research relied on human methods like measuring tapes and simple photographs. But now, with AI stepping in, the analysis has entered an entirely new dimension. These systems can study plant damage at the cellular level, using spectral imaging, determining whether stalks were bent by mechanical means, heat, or some unknown energy source. Shockingly, many crop circles display plant cell changes that are almost impossible to reproduce through human-made methods, suggesting forces at work that remain unidentified. AI's power doesn't stop at plant structure. Convolutional neural networks can scan and classify images with unprecedented precision, spotting microscopic irregularities in crops, soil alterations, and even faint electromagnetic residues that persist weeks after the formations appear. This means that every layer of evidence, from the plants themselves to the ground they grow in, can now be digitally decoded. providing insights far beyond what human senses alone could grasp. Perhaps the most extraordinary revelation came when AI compared hundreds of crop circles from different years and sites. The algorithms kept finding consistent mathematical ratios, golden ratio spirals, Fibonacci sequences, and geometric alignments that appeared with uncanny frequency. Statistically, the odds of these complex patterns recurring purely by chance were found to be astronomically low. For many researchers, this has sparked a deeper question. Are these formations random natural events, elaborate human artistry, or something else entirely? The pattern recognition revolution. What happens when you feed an AI system over 10,000 crop circle images from the past 4 decades? You get patterns that would take human researchers lifetimes to discover. The AI has identified what researchers are now calling signature elements, specific design features that appear across multiple formations, sometimes separated by years or continents. It's like finding the same artist's brush stroke in paintings scattered across different museums worldwide. Some formations are absolutely massive, like the spiral pattern in Wiltshire comprising 409 circles spread across more than 450 meters, dwarfing typical formations. The AI analysis of these megaformations reveals something astounding. They maintain mathematical precision even at enormous scales, something that would be incredibly challenging to achieve manually. But it gets even more interesting. The AI has started categorizing formations into distinct families based on shared characteristics. Some families seem to evolve over time, becoming more complex and incorporating new elements. It's almost as if someone or something is refining their technique, learning, adapting. The most intriguing discovery? Certain formation families appear to respond to major astronomical events. The AI detected correlations between specific design elements and solar flares, planetary alignments, and other celestial phenomena. Pure coincidence? The statistical analysis suggests otherwise. The electromagnetic mystery deepens. This is where our story ventures into truly uncharted territory. The AI systems correlate crop circle appearances with electromagnetic data from weather stations, satellite readings, and even underground sensor networks. The results are absolutely fascinating. Many formations appear during periods of unusual electromagnetic activity, the specific frequency patterns that AI has learned to recognize as potential precursors to new circle appearances. Recent AI analysis suggests these formations might contain structured information, with patterns showing intentional design elements and possible coded messages. The algorithms have identified what appear to be information-dense sections within larger formations, areas where the geometric complexity spikes dramatically, almost like someone highlighting important passages in a book. But here's what's really mind-bending. The AI has started predicting where new formations might appear based on electromagnetic patterns and historical data, and it's been right more often than statistical probability would suggest. The system analyzes underground watercourses, geological fault lines, electromagnetic field variations, and even ancient archaeological sites. When all these factors align in specific patterns, the AI flags those locations as high probability zones for new formations. The communication question. Now we're entering the realm of pure speculation, but the AI findings are too compelling to ignore. If crop circles were a form of communication, what would they be trying to say? The AI has identified what researchers are calling information gradients within complex formations. These are areas where the symbolic density increases dramatically, like someone packing more and more meaning into smaller and smaller spaces. It's reminiscent of data compression algorithms, where maximum information is stored in minimum space. Machine learning systems trained on crop circle data could theoretically generate similar formations, suggesting there are learnable patterns within these designs. But more importantly, if there are learnable patterns, that implies structure, intention, and possibly meaning. The AI has even started creating its own crop circle designs based on the patterns it has learned. These AI-generated formations incorporate all the mathematical relationships, proportional systems, and design elements found in real formations. When shown to crop circle researchers, many couldn't distinguish between AI-generated designs and actual formations. What does this mean? If an AI can learn to create convincing crop circle designs by studying existing patterns, it suggests there are underlying rules, almost like a grammar or language structure governing how these formations are constructed. The skeptic's perspective. Let's pump the brakes for a moment and consider the rational explanations. Scientific consensus maintains that all crop circles are consistent with human creation, with many formations proven to be hoaxes. The famous Doug Bauer and Dave Chorley came forward in 1991, claiming responsibility for many early formations. But here's what the AI analysis reveals about known human-made formations versus unexplained ones. There are measurable differences. Human-made circles show specific patterns of plant damage, particular types of geometric imperfections, and electromagnetic signatures consistent with mechanical tools and human presence. The AI can actually distinguish between human-made formations and those of unknown origin with remarkable accuracy. It's like a digital forensics expert examining evidence at a crime scene, identifying tool marks, methodology, and creator signatures. While elaborate formations can be challenging to explain in terms of human creation methods, there's currently no scientific evidence supporting non-human origins. The AI doesn't claim to solve the mystery of who or what creates these formations. It simply analyzes patterns and identifies anomalies that deserve further investigation. The global network effect and implications. The AI's analysis of crop circles has uncovered something astonishing: a global network effect. Patterns first seen in England have later appeared in other countries, often with subtle modifications, as if they were evolving. This phenomenon resembles the way viral content spreads online, except instead of videos or memes, geometric designs are traveling across continents, suggesting a kind of cultural or even communicative migration. By mapping these formations, the AI revealed hub locations, regions where new design elements seem to originate before spreading elsewhere. What makes this even more compelling is that many of these hubs align with sites of ancient historical importance, such as stone circles, burial mounds, and megalithic structures. England's Wiltshire region, home to Stonehenge, Avebury, and Silbury Hill, remains the focal point of global crop circle activity. The AI found measurable correlations between formation sites and geological features like underground water systems and electromagnetic field variations, suggesting deeper environmental or intentional connections. The research also shows a striking evolution in crop circle design. Early formations were simple circles, but over the decades, they've grown into highly complex arrangements featuring fractals, layered mathematical codes, and references to both ancient symbols and advanced scientific concepts. This progression doesn't appear random. It mirrors the adaptive growth we associate with learning or intelligence. The AI's timeline highlights a consistent increase in structural sophistication, much like the way human technology develops over time. Even more intriguing is that this complexity appears to be accelerating. Much like Moore's law in technology, crop circles are evolving faster and with greater intricacy. Whether this points to human innovation, a natural but poorly understood phenomenon, or communication from an unidentified intelligence, the implications are profound. It suggests that we may be witnessing the emergence of a new, landscape-based system of communication, one that challenges our current understanding of both art and science. The future of crop circle research. The integration of AI into crop circle research is revolutionizing how we approach these mysterious formations. Instead of relying solely on human observation and interpretation, we now have systems that can process vast amounts of data, identify subtle patterns, and make connections across time and geography. The artificial intelligence market in agriculture is exploding, with valuations reaching over $1.8 billion in 2023 and projected growth to over $12 billion by 2034. While this growth is primarily focused on practical farming applications, the technology spillover into crop circle research is inevitable. Imagine AI systems monitoring crop fields in real time through satellite networks, instantly detecting new formations and beginning analysis within minutes of their appearance. These systems could track formation creation in real time, potentially capturing the actual process of how these patterns are made. We're also seeing the development of predictive models that attempt to forecast where and when new formations might appear. While still in early stages, these systems are showing promising results, suggesting there may be discoverable patterns governing crop circle appearances. The technology and magic behind this scientific method. The technology driving modern crop circle research is astonishing in its depth and precision. Researchers now rely on satellite imagery, drone photography, ground-penetrating radar, electromagnetic sensors, and powerful image processing algorithms to capture every detail of these mysterious formations. What once relied heavily on speculation is now being approached with the tools of data science, allowing for a more systematic and unbiased exploration of patterns. AI plays a central role in this process, employing different neural networks for different tasks. Convolutional neural networks are used to analyze geometry and symmetry within formations, while recurrent neural networks track how patterns evolve over time. Meanwhile, generative adversarial networks attempt to recreate elements of the circles, providing insights into how such structures might have been created in the first place. Together, these models deliver perspectives no single human researcher could achieve alone. The real innovation lies in combining these approaches into ensemble systems. Instead of analyzing one crop circle at a time, these AI models cross-reference entire databases of historical formations with environmental, geological, and even astronomical data. By running terabytes of information and millions of calculations, AI can identify hidden correlations, such as links between formations and natural cycles, that were invisible to human observation. This scale of analysis marks a dramatic leap forward in the study of crop circles. Perhaps most importantly, AI removes human bias from the process. It doesn't speculate or bring cultural assumptions into play. It simply measures and reports. As a result, researchers now have reproducible results, quantifiable measures of complexity, and predictive models for future formations. This shift from mystery to measurable science is revolutionizing the field. While the meaning of crop circles may remain elusive, the fact that they can now be studied with scientific rigor is itself a groundbreaking achievement. The unanswered consciousness questions. AI-driven analysis of crop circles has opened an entirely new dimension to this phenomenon. By scanning formations for structured patterns, mathematical relationships, and purposeful design, artificial intelligence has consistently detected markers of intentional creation. These findings reveal an undeniable sophistication, symbolic systems, geometric precision, and information density that suggest far more than mere chance or crude hoaxes. The machines, built to recognize intelligence, appear to confirm its presence within these mysterious patterns. Yet this raises a deeper philosophical puzzle. If AI, designed to detect the fingerprints of intelligence, repeatedly identifies them in crop circles, what are we truly uncovering? Are these simply the works of human artistry operating at extraordinary levels, unexplored natural processes, or even evidence of a non-human intelligence leaving behind encoded messages? The technology cannot provide motive or origin. It only shows us that the formations carry qualities associated with deliberate, conscious creation. What is clear is that crop circle research has shifted from subjective speculation to data-backed analysis. AI confirms the formations contain measurable complexity, evolutionary development, and symbolic depth that rival computer-generated design. But the ultimate question remains: who or what is behind these messages in the fields? The patterns are real, the intelligence markers are undeniable, and the search for meaning has only just begun. Artificial intelligence is transforming the study of crop circles by uncovering hidden structures, electromagnetic patterns, and mathematical precision that were once overlooked. What was long dismissed as mystery or hoax is now being examined with advanced tools that reveal potential networks, predictive models, and traces of intentional design. Whether these formations stem from human artistry, natural phenomena, or something more extraordinary remains uncertain, but AI has shifted the conversation from speculation to measurable science. If AI can decode crop circles this far, imagine what the next breakthrough will uncover. Comment your thoughts.